What's up, y'all? It's Claire. Where's all my grape lovers out there? Today I'm doing an edit with me video, and I'm going to be showing you how I edited together these super psychedelic grapes. Because who doesn't love grapes? So, if you missed it, I started off by copying my background and making just another layer of the background copy. And now I'm going around with the patch tool and just quickly using that to pass over any scratches like that one or any other imperfections that are in the mirror surface, which is what the grapes are sitting on. And now I'm going to move on to the grapes themselves. So the grapes have all kinds of textures and imperfections, but right now I'm just focusing on getting rid of the big chunky stuff that my eye kind of gets distracted by. So again, I'm just using the patch tool, but now I'm actually using the spot healing brush tool and just going in and again just getting rid of some of the things that my eye was going to, like this big stick at the bottom. So getting rid of that for sure. Yes, please go away. Cool, thank you. Grapes are looking pretty good. Cool. Buckle up because we're on the move. I just went ahead and merged the original background copy with all the edits to the original background layer. And from that new merged copy, I just went ahead and made, like 5, now 6 copies. Because these are ultimately going to be all of the frames that will make up the stop motion. So now, to make them super psychedelic and cool, I went ahead and added a hue saturation layer. And I'm dragging the hue all the way over to the furthest point on the left, and I'm bumping up the saturation to like 57. And I like how that looks. So now I'm going to copy the hue saturation layer that I just made, and every single background copy will now get a hue saturation copy, kind of like a hat. It will wear a hat and it will take upon the layers or the colors of the layer above it in the hat. Okay, here's where it starts to get a little tricky, but don't fret. What I'm going to do now is go all the way to the top layer and basically take care of my final frame first, because I'm weird like that. So I just took the hue scroll all the way over to the far right side, the opposite side, and I'm going to merge that with the copy underneath it. So now the final frame is already ready. Alright, so now all that's left to do is go through each hue and background layer as a pair. I will be changing the hue, as in sliding it a little bit over to the right, more and more each time as I go, so as to, keep the color changing. So yeah, I'm sliding the hue, and then I am merging the hue and saturation layer with the background layer beneath it, and then I'm doing that again. See, this time I'm going a little bit further to the right, keeping the saturation the same so it's consistent, and then merging that with the layer beneath it. And again, this time for hue, going just a little bit further than the middle point, right there. And again, merging it with the background copy beneath it. Let's see, for this one, I'm going to go even further. Right click, merge layers. And almost to the far right with this one. Cool. And with that last merge, we are done with this step because, like I said earlier, I did the final frame first because I'm weird like that. Okay, so the next step is to actually make the stop motion. So we're going to go to Window, then Timeline, then click Create Frame Animation, find this little square box, and then click Make Frames from Layers. Then on the timeline, you'll see all of your little frames as layers, or layers as frames rather. And I'm gonna bump up the frame rate to 0.2 seconds each, just to see, ooh. All right, now let's make it 0.5. Now that one's just a little bit slower. I think I like the slower one a little bit more. That's hard to tell. Those are cool. But yeah, that's it. And then all you have to do from there is just go and export it. So you can render it as a video, you can save it for web and turn it into a .gif file, a GIF or a GIF. I still don't know what it is, don't come for me. Anyways, here is the final finished product. Some psychedelic grapes, y'all. Thanks for watching. Show me your grapes if you make some grapes. Catch you next time. Bye.